Okay, amazing. Welcome, welcome Team Groove. We have groovers and shakers on here, and we're going to have a really exciting event. Such an embarrassment of riches. I believe that the email that Mike Filsaime and our team sent out, that Donna sent out today, had was talking about, hey, we're really going to catch a trend here. We're going to really get things exciting. I'm Mike Long. I am the overall, by far, #1 Groove affiliate. Between me and my Groove downline, I've sold, the last time I stopped counting was like 4,000 upgrades. And I have great affiliates. I have my #1 all-time affiliate, and #1 and #2 on here. I don't exactly. I'm not gonna say who's who, because I actually don't know. They both sold well over $1 million worth of Groove, and we're gonna get into much more of that. We've got Jason Clory and Alicia is gonna be on, I believe, shortly after this. Donna put the event together. We've got Joe Jablonski waiting in the wing. Beloved Joe Jablonski. Joe actually might even pop Joe on a little bit towards the end if he's around.
I'll jump in later, yes.
Yeah, a little bit to talk about, because Joe was at the, when we did kind of a prototype event for this, a sort of a test, a very small test group that we did in Orlando. Joe was there, and we'll let him talk a little bit. I think it'd be nice to hear from him. So we've got a lights out event today. I'm Mike Long. I'm rags to riches success story. Not quite like Muhammad, but I'm pretty good. And I built a $50 million profit business. I grew up drinking powdered milk, growing up in a violent, crappy environment, and really changed my stars. When Mike and I, first recording our first video, we were talking about how Groove and GrooveCon are bringing you monetizing traffic live in Cocoa Beach, November 3rd through 5th. When Mike and I were first talking about this, I was really reflecting. I mean, we really both came from humble backgrounds. Traffic jumped into my mouth. Why? Because what changed our life was monetizing traffic. Really changed it forever. And you're going to meet such impressive ladies and gentlemen today. We're going to really be taking you by the hand, leading you step by step. Once you get to Cocoa Beach. It's actually a very short trip from Orlando. It's about 40 minutes, 35 if you put your pedal to the metal, I'm told, but I don't do that. I drive slow. I've got the Rolls Royce Dawn, so it takes me 45, 50 minutes. I'll take any excuse to slow it down. But no, we're gonna have such an extraordinary event, and it was very apt. I don't know if it was Mike Filsaime or Donna or Joe or who came up with the headline, but someone was saying, that the headline for this webinar today was, hey, this is what's coming. Like, do you want to know what's coming? Do you want to know? I mean, do you want to know what's coming in 2022? Do you want to be riding that wave? And, there's a lot of events that are out there and a lot of products that are out there that are, by people that maybe once at a time had some amount of success. Maybe there wasn't very much profit involved. Maybe there was a little bit, and it stopped working, and then they sell it as a system. And we have such the opposite with this event. It's such an embarrassment of riches we had to share. I'm thinking that the order of things, we're still getting, and I'm a little bit, want to get Alicia on. She's not on just yet. She's one of our beloved, incredible Groove affiliates with Jason Clory's on as well. So I'm thinking the order of operations is going to be, Jason's got a really cool thing to share. And I think am I sharing this screen? I am sharing it, right? I've got this optic for everybody. This is cool. 6 inches from gold. And this is, I think of, Jason and Jonathan, Rockstar Mastermind. But this is Daria here. She's just 6 inches. She's just so close to gold. And we've found that so many of the people that are going to come to this event really are 6 inches from gold. We have a lot to talk about it when it comes to that between Jason and Jonathan. We have a tremendous reveal from Muhammad. Obviously, Muhammad, beloved by a number of people in the Groove community. Muhammad is going to share an app that he's actually created for the event. It's going to really help you coordinate with Muhammad, with me, with Jason, with Michael Tessalona, with Jonathan, Alicia, who's going to be on today, our other speakers, Matt Lights. It's going to be impressive. So, Jason, your wife, Ashley, 4 children, by the way. So it's not like you guys aren't busy. Between the ages of, what are we, between the ages of like 5 and 14? Is that about right?
Yep, kindergarten to 7th grade now. So
okay, so there we go. So your wife, she's not like an internet marketing expert, but she was 6 inches from gold. And you're going to present a case study. I think it's so cool. We're gonna get into a lot, when it comes, all we can do is really give you sneak previews. We're gonna give you a sneak preview of some sequences, some funnels, some email funnels that we use during this event. One of the things I want to tell you, there's monetizing and there's traffic at this event. It's gonna be traffic. You're gonna know how to get traffic. You're gonna find out about legendary, revolutionary software for getting free organic traffic from Google, for monetizing it in these unbelievable ways. Jason, your wonderful wife, Ashley, mother of 4 children, 6 inches from gold. Can you give us a sense of how close somebody can be really to the big money? What we're going to do is Jason's going to present. This is more of a, he's not presenting a case study. We're going to present the case study. This is going to be one of the eye-popping things at this event.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons why you're going to want to be glued to your seat, but we're going to give you a really great sneak preview, and it is going to show you what's possible. We're going to share with Jason, then we're going to transition to Mohammadi. I'm mostly done at this point. Like, I'm basically, like, my main thing is really getting this introduced right and really getting everybody ready for this. We have our, by the way, I'll stop sharing my screen for a second. I need to find, where's those dog tags? Here they are. Kind of point out that everyone at this event, we're going to have the beautiful monetizing traffic live. We got Michael,
cool.
the hero, there with Groovezilla, cranking it out, ready to crush it, ready to really help you transform, to help you change your stars. Jason, you have such a dramatic case study to share. Then we're going to go from there to Mohammadi. We're going to present a case study he has. I'm going to try to double check with Alicia to make sure we've got her. Oh, Alicia's on. I see she's on. Yeah. So Alicia, I'm thinking about you next. After Mohammadi has a very short presentation. Great to see you. Great talk. By the way, Alicia was even on her incredible lavish wedding anniversary. She was thinking about you. She was thinking, I'll tell you this. She was sneaking away from her magical, awesome husband, who was really giving her the treat of a time. But she was sneaking away, and she was texting me. She was telling me how she's working hard behind the scenes, and we were, so that's going to be cool. So the progression is going to be, we're going to Jason, and by the way, Alicia, you're going to love this case study. Actually, hang on for it, because I think that you're somebody who's actually going to be able to kind of present on. I think you'll be able to vibe kind of with what Jason's saying. So from there, Mohammadi's going to reveal this app. Then we're going to turn things totally over to Alicia. She's been, like I said, like even literally during her anniversary on the weekend, working hard for you. And then we're going to wrap things up with Donathan Gamble, $3,000 a month profit website. We have such breaking news, brand new breaking news. Jason Calori, talk to us here. Your wife, Ashley, 4 children, 6 inches from gold. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so we've known each other back going 17 years. I'm 35 now. So we met in high school. We've been together ever since. And yeah, so I had a tragedy earlier this year. I lost my little brother. He passed away. And Ashley, who's been intrinsic with, ever since I wanted to become an entrepreneur along the way, but she picked up email marketing, and I wasn't in a state of mind to do it. So she just picked it up. And let me show my screen, show you what happened. So she picked it up, and the first or second event she had just about $100,000.
Look at this
from just 3 days. So she sent out 2 emails. There was a price increase in the industry. She sent these out. Total amount from the event was just about $100,000.
I was saying she's got 99 problems, and Alicia, I'm curious to kind of bring you on. We're gonna Alicia's gonna present her own segment here, but I feel like Alicia's somebody who really knows a lot about email marketing. I think she also knows what it's like, but I may kind of be catching her off guard, so I should have kind of said something a little bit earlier. But I think she's on. Her cam's on. Alicia, when you see this, as a team from our event, you see that Jason was able to describe this process to her, and Jason, how much more confidence does Ashley have now?
A ton. Like, from my perspective, I always valued her, but there was like this untapped, unrealized talent that she had. And I mean, I'm like this close every day, like
6 inches from gold. You were 6 inches from gold, Jason.
Yep. And then I saw she had this ability to rally the customers, rally internally, get people all on board, things that I'd never thought of. She just did naturally. And it was when she's given the method and made it her own that this result happened. So
Alicia,
Can I
you're
say-
somebody who has the
Oh, I was just
command of
gonna
an
say-
email list. I really want to hear what you have to say about this. I'm excited to hear.
I want to say two things. First of all, Jason, women rock. So just so you know that, so I think that sometimes us ladies there's not enough of us in this industry. So I loved hearing the story about how your wife crushed it and what
Mhm.
you're showing us here. And I think when people see this, the first thing they say is, oh, it's possible. If she could
And
do
there
it,
is
it's
not
something
enough,
that.
by the way, Alicia. You're
Say it
dang
again?
right. There is
Yep.
not enough. We have it packed. We have a lot at this event, but there's not enough.
Yeah, there's not enough. And a lot of times, what we're saying is there's not enough women. I'm hoping that even more women sign up and come to GrooveCon, but we as women, we're very, organized, we're very nurturing when it comes to
Yep.
email marketing. My sister does all the email marketing in our business, and she writes all the emails and she reads the responses when they come back. Like, women can really crush it in this industry. So I was really excited to hear your wife's story. And with email marketing, we always call our email list the bank account. So if you want to make some money, mail out an offer to your list. And even we've seen our students that have lists of
And
just.
Alicia, please give people a sense of your incredible story. I mean, you don't necessarily have to get into the whole thing, but I mean, email marketing did change your life, I believe. I mean, I think you rock at it.
It did. Thank you. And I'm only touching the surface on what you can really do with email marketing. So I'm excited to hear your presentation, Jason. And I think that everybody that's here should really be excited. Like, if anybody asked me, what's the one thing that you wish that you really paid attention to the second time I restarted business? I would say I really wish I paid more attention to growing an email list, because the money is in the list for real. The money is in the list. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to come and show you guys. Donathan and I have this amazing our first presentation is going to be amazing about email marketing specifically, and Black Friday. We're going to get you guys prepared.
I'm excited.
So,
Jason, how much did you make last Black Friday? How did it go?
it was big. It was like Black Friday was like
you just smirk, everybody.
last Black Friday was like the biggest Black Friday ever. Like,
how much was it?
Because everybody had to come in. It was like well over $1 million month altogether, from local and online.
$1 month. E-commerce. You are going to be so in for such a treat. If you're fired up about monetizing traffic, if you're fired up, it's going to be Groove. A lot of people that are on this webinar have the incredible platinum upgrade. A lot of you probably either joined through me or through one of my top affiliates like Alicia or Jason. They're number 1 and number 2. I don't know. I literally don't know which is more. They both have a massive, done such a great job. Jason was very Pascal, and Alicia just really rocked it. But $1 million e-commerce month. Members of Groove Platinum get, we've done a very special deal. There was a lot of arm twisting involved from Mike Filsame, and you can thank him for it. He really got us to work hard to create this event, and he got us to do it. I mean, this is an event we did for $1,000 per person who attended in a very small group in Orlando. We made an agreement with Mike. It's certainly a thank you to me, from me, and from Alicia, from Jason. Angie Norris is speaking at the event. She's one of the top Groove affiliates. Not everyone's speaking at the event. It's one of the top Groove affiliates, but they certainly are. Jason and Alicia, I just know because they're both in my downline, have sold over 1,000 Groove upgrades. So they have such knowledge, such breadth of understanding about things. And this was really our way of paying it forward. You're going to be able to attend. It's November 3rd through 5th. It's at the gorgeous, it's in a gorgeous beachfront hotel in Cocoa Beach. You're going to love it.
Ashley and I, after Orlando, we took our kids down to the beach there. It's beautiful. We had to pull them out.
Gorgeous. Yeah,
we're only going to be there like 2 hours, and we were there for like 6 hours trying to get them to leave.
Yeah.
So we could go eat.
Yeah, depending on whether Chris Spellman is driving or not, you're either 20 or 45 minutes away from Orlando. I found out how fast he drives in my Rolls Royce Dawn recently. It's a little secret I figured out. But anyways, just by eventually tracking him and being like, how did he get from Tampa to Miami in an hour less than possible? But anyways, okay. So it's convenient. No, it's very convenient. and this event is just going to be lights out. And I know I'll ask. I'm not going to overly disrupt the show. I want to get Mohammadi on here, but I do want when we maybe I can if Alicia's still hearing me right now, she very likely is. I'd love for Alicia to talk about the experience, what people have been looking forward to, because Alicia's really got her ears to the ground and really talking. Although Jason, you are too. I know that your members are just rocking and rolling. You're over there in SAF.
Yeah, what we were designing our workshop around is Christopher Benson. He said, Jason, I'm really looking forward to this, how I can use my Groove account to make even more money. And that's what we'll be showing you. How do we do this? How do we write emails? How do we use Groove?
We'll and SEO, traffic. Yep. This is going to be an unbelievable event, and we have so much for you. Jason Calore, what a superstar! What a rock star! You're the superstars, our attendees. Jason's a rock star. We've got Jason. We're going to bring his partner Jonathan on to wrap things up in a short bit. First, we're going to let's bring Mohammadi on, and then we're going to bring Alicia back on, and we're going to wrap things up with Jonathan. Jason, tip of the cap. Thank you very much.
Jason, this is amazing. Every time.
Oh right, exactly.
It's like,
it is. It's so inspiring. And
yeah,
she was 6 inches from gold.
It's incredible. Talk to Jason a lot, and every time I get an opportunity to just spend an hour with him, would turn into 2 hours to 3 hours, and all those insights.
Well, you guys spent so much time in our event that we had, just together. Our tiny Test Underground event that we had. There was $1,000 a ticket, and people just absolutely loved it. Now, Jonathan, you and Jason were both really moved. One of the biggest things that people were saying to us, guys, because you spent almost all of your time talking to our attendees, and of course enjoying the presentations and stuff, and learning, making money. But Jonathan, of course, as well. I'd love to hear Jonathan chime in. We're going to have Jonathan's going to kind of present a bit at the end and talk a little bit about some of the moves he's made and some of the things that he and Jason are doing to prepare for this event. But one of the biggest requests at the event was more of the speakers. We really wanted to, after the event was over, after the hours of the event are over, or maybe during a very long break, if we had one for like a long lunch break or something, but especially after hours, people they wanted to spend more time with our incredible speakers. They're so inspired. They want to get questions answered and find out so much more, get their eyes opened. And so I mentioned this. It was sort of a scuttlebutt inside of the group here. The guys and gals here are very tight knit, and we talk to each other a lot. We've been really working hard on preparing for this event. And Mohammadi really just basically fully came through with an utter breakthrough all himself. I mean, Jason, I know he talked to you about it. Jonathan, I know he talked to you. I mean, he talked to me, but it was just, this is basically all Mohammadi. He created what amounts to a special app that we're going to have for you at the event.
Yeah.
And Mohammadi's going to show it to you now. We're actually going to start onboarding people onto this. We're going to do a special onboarding and add you into a Facebook group, our attendees starting this week. Mohammadi, let's, you want to take command of this webinar? And of course,
yeah, I just handed you presenter.
You guys can hang out and reflect back on the culture that we want to have at this event, and certainly this is going to transition to Alicia anyway, so anything that we want to hear from her is going to be awesome, and then we will wrap things up with Jonathan. This is so cool.
I'm super excited about this last event. One of the things Jason told me, like it's day 2 or day 3. It's like last night I came back to the hotel around really late, and Mike Filsaime was standing by the whiteboard at 2 a.m. and there's like a bunch of people around him, and he's just walking people through some stuff. I was like, wow, I'd like to be standing at that, with those people at that group. But what was the problem is after the event, like this event by 6 p.m. the event will be over, right?
And Mike will be somewhere. You're kind of saying not to, because that's such a great example, and actually, this is the first time I heard that story. That's a great story. I knew you were kind of really driven by this, but you were like looking at Mike Filsaime, who you and Mike have a very close relationship, and Mike is just there presenting wisdom and breaking funnels down for people and stuff, and you're thinking to yourself, man, everybody should know about this, and be able to come down and drink in the goodness and take advantage. I mean, you're all the way, you've come out to Florida, you come out to join us. There's money flying around all over the place out there. We have, by the way, Mohammadi and I have the same view because we live side by side. But Mohammadi, you really wanted attendees to be able to coalesce and to empower the speakers, to empower Alicia, to empower Jason, your friends, Donathan, Michael Tessalona, Angie. You wanted to empower everybody involved. Megan Lee, of course. We have so many, of course, so many incredible people coming in and presenting at the event. And anybody who I left out, it's just, we have so much. So you created an app where any of the speakers, we have an organized area that's going to have, like you said, basically, it's not going to be whiteboards this time. We're going to do kind of flip charts. And the reason for that, by the way, is that if Mohammadi breaks down a funnel for you or a website for you, hey, you could say to Mohammadi, man, I learned a lot from that. Can I take that home?
Yeah.
Just rip it right off and hand it to you. And you can, Mohammadi he'll even sign it. So I think we'll do like a couple, big flip charts and be able to really have, things be just organized. So, even in those after hours time when, Alicia wants to be generous with her time and spend some time with people, when Kathy Walls wants to do that, when Sebastian, Zach Benson, we have such incredible speakers at this event. Zach Benson's the Instagram expert behind Rich Carlton and Rich Dad, right? He's speaking at the event on day 2. That's exciting. So we have just such a power-packed lineup. And we really wanted you, because we know that once you're in your seats, Mohammadi, once they're in the seats, and anybody else can comment on this, people are going to want more and more. Share them how you're gonna make that easy for them.
Yeah, pretty much like this specific incident I mentioned about Mike Sam, right? Like I would love to be there, and a lot of you guys would have loved to be there as well. But because there was not a way to reach out to everybody and give like, hey guys, I'm gonna be here at this specific amount of time, at this place, at this specific location for this amount of hours. Anybody around free and wanna ask me some questions, just show up, right? And this is the platform that's gonna allow a lot of the speakers to do that. And it's a very simple interface, and everybody that comes to the event, all the attendees, this is the attendees login. There is going to be a QR code that we're gonna place like pretty much everywhere around the event, like at the entrance mostly, right? You come in to get your tag to get in, you can just scan the QR code, and if you're gonna see welcome to GrooveCon present monetizing traffic. Have you opt in for?
Yeah, and by the way, we'll most certainly roll this out. I mean, Mohammadi, you've gotten when you're ready, we're gonna roll this out even in the Facebook group, because we're doing a Facebook group even before the event.
100%. Yeah.
So you've done such an amazing job. And folks, you're just seeing, this is the entry screen. This is when you're getting started. Hey, have you already signed up yet? And then Mohammadi, what happens next when they click?
Yeah, they have to, if they haven't signed up yet, they just say, I haven't yet. And they're just gonna enter the name and phone number here. And they would click on the next button and you receive a text verification just to verify the number to make sure we got the right numbers, right? And when the verification came, they're gonna go ahead and continue. And when they continue, they'll be taken to this feed. And this feed is where they would get all the updates, right? They would get all the updates like here.
I would love to hear from everyone, because this is gonna be a list where, let's say an Alicia or a Mike Dulsame or a Jason Calori or Mohammadi or whoever, Megan Lee can say, hey, it's after dinner, Jason Calori, right? After dinner, Donathan and I are going to be over, we have a couple like nice whiteboards set up in a nice attractive area. And hey, we're going to throw down for a couple hours here. Come on out. So you're people who sign up for this list, you're both going to be getting text message notifications during the event. But also, Mohammadi, you've created, it's like a news feed for people, right? So Alicia will be able to lock in, and anyone who, this is basically, the drop, this is the bomb drop. We're basically transitioning to Alicia from here. So I'd love anybody who wants to comment on that.
I wanted to say something in Orlando just a couple months ago. After the speaking events, after the speaking events had ended, we'd be like eating at TGI Fridays, and we'd start talking there. We'd cram into this booth, and we were eating lunch, but we'd start having conversations, and it turned into a lesson. I shared a resource from David Mills, who's resource on creativity. It was just going around the table, but this brings it like into one place where everybody knows what's going on. You don't just have kind of a mini mastermind pop up over here. It's all, we'll know where it is. Like you'll know what and when, where to go. So this is amazing.
Yeah, Oh man, it's gonna be incredible. This is the users end, right? Like the attendees and this one is for
Alicia,
the speakers.
what do you think about this? I've been, this is a little bit of a surprise. I gave a little bit of a sneak preview, but Mohamedy created this app. He's, of course, I call him the African refugee version of Jack Ma with a huge heart. He's just wonderful young talent with web design and stuff like that. But how cool is this for you? Because this empowers you. Mohamedy was trying to empower you as a speaker. So you have your platform and you can vibe with all these other, great people that we have going on. A little bit like, disc jockeys working together at a big concert or something.
I love it.
I'd love to hear your thoughts.
I love it. Mohamedy, I have met the best people at live events, not just creating friendships, but also creating amazing business partnerships. Like,
Amazing.
live events are the place that you meet people that will carry your business forward. So Mike showed me this, and as he was showing me some of the screenshots and the things that it did, I'm coming into the event early. I'll be there 3 days early, and I'm leaving the day after. My sister is coming in. One of my team members are coming in. So now we have a way to tell people, hey, we're in the lounge or wherever we are. So that if people want to talk and connect.
I love that vision. We have a breakthrough. That's an absolute bona fide breakthrough, because I think I'm going to be at the event several days early. It's crazy that you say this, Alicia. I was literally just texting earlier with, and I was talking to Jason about this, but I might go in a whole week early. What a great idea. Because I think we're going to kind of get this going. We're going to have a Facebook group, and you're going to get to know our speakers. You're going to get to know the topic matter, because once we get there, to quote a legendary, RIP talk show host, you're gonna have to listen fast. You're gonna have to listen really fast, because we are gonna hit you with the stuff. So because of that, we wanted to have an environment that, yes, when we're in those power pack sessions, from the hours of, the early morning, 9 a.m. whenever we start, I don't know the exact number, but it's 8, 9 a.m. And then, when we wrap things up in the early evening, it can really carry forward, but in an organized way. And Alicia, the way that Mohamedy is organizing things for you, it empowers you, it empowers your team to give more.
Yeah, I love it. And I think it also empowers everyone who's coming to this event to, get out of your shell and go meet some more people, go meet some people that can change your business, because we have been cooped up for so long. This is my first event, Mohamedy, since, COVID. And I used to travel 50% of the time, like half of a month I'd be gone speaking or attending an event, doing business. So I have been cooped up at home for so long that I really can't wait to get out and to connect with people and to make joint ventures. I know that I'm going to find new joint venture partners. I'm going to find people to do webinars with here. I'm going to find, people to partner with on their courses or mine.
Well, and you're going to inspire, you're going to expand your reputation, your growing reputation with great people. It's amazing.
It's
going to be so much fun.
So cool. Please thank Mohamedy. He did this himself. He developed this on his own dime. He's a genius. Is it 8 years a refugee from Burkina Faso, West Africa? 8 years a refugee in America. When he came here, didn't speak a lick of English, not even a little bit.
Great story.
He was thrown into civil war shortly upon his arrival. Had to live in a $300 per month shared bedroom, not a shared apartment, shared bedroom. Could only make money stocking sneakers at a hot basement of a Yonkers sneaker store, and he was grateful for the job. Changed his stars, and he came on here. One of the things that changed your stars, Mohamedy, was when you and I met at Bob Proctor's Carnegie Hall event, and you walked up to me, broken English, and you said you wanted to change your stars, and you did. Now you're really leading the way for other people. So
an event, an event.
Yeah, an event like Alicia said. So thank you, Mohamedy. Please, in the audience, Mohamedy developed this for you to empower you. And the way that you can sign up for GrooveCon, by the way, is it's right there in the dashboard of your members area. If you're already Groove upgraded, if you're one of the top Groove affiliates, like one of the top Groove affiliates like Alicia or Jason. You probably came in through them or through me or somebody. But anyways, you have a members area, a Groove Apps members area. I'm in there all the time. I know Alicia's in there all the time. Jason and I are there all the time. It's a beautiful display. It's all about GrooveCon, bringing you monetizing traffic live with Mohammadi, with Jason, with Alicia, with our whole team here. It's basically free to attend the event if you're Groove upgraded, because it's normally $1,000. Really wanted to give back. My affiliates, between me and my affiliates, Alicia's one of my affiliates, Jason Flory is one of my affiliates. Between us, we've really helped a lot of people get in this program. We care about it. We're looking to pay it forward. This is a cool way for us to get together and bring together a great situation, a great vibe. Get that money that's flying around all over the place. By the way, Alicia.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Mohammadi, he doesn't live there, but he lives there.
Wow.
No, it's the craziest. It's the craziest rags to riches. It's in its own class.
It's beautiful.
Alicia, you snuck away from your incredible husband during your wonderful wedding anniversary. Congratulations. And you were sneaking off and you were text messaging me and you're on your laptop and your mind was racing and you're writing down plans because you care so much about this event. And I know live events have meant so much to you. The Groove community has meant so much to you. You've meant so much to the Groove community. So you're really looking to pay it forward and really wind up and deliver something great. Can you speak out?
Sure.
People a little bit of a sneak peek. We can't tell them too much.
Sure.
Give it.
You are so funny. I love how you just like keep popping in.
You gotta have fun, folks. Gotta have fun.
You gotta have fun. And you know what? I have been an entrepreneur for the past 21 years, and I absolutely have loved the journey. I've worked for myself. I've been my own boss. So it's been an amazing journey. I'm actually not married. Mike said I was on my wedding anniversary. I've just been with my partner for a year. And so he's very big on celebrating. So we celebrated our 1 year together. But it's been an absolutely amazing journey. He's into real estate. He flips houses and land. So we bought some land. I was just filling out the purchase agreement while everybody was talking. But, I love using my internet-based business to do so many other things. But basically, it gives me time, and time equals freedom. So I'm looking to just share with everybody how you can start an agency with Groove as your platform and build that agency to have people that can do the work for you and target the industry and target the market. Let me say, I'm not going to tell you who the target market is until the event, but there is a target market that I have found that has been so profitable for me that I have a 7-figure agency, not a 6-figure, but a 7-figure agency. And then I'm going to show you how I outsource all of the work. So I don't even work in the agency on a daily basis. I did in the beginning. I was doing all of the work myself. I'm going to tell you that story and then tell you where I am 8 years later. And now that's what I teach people. So I'm going to teach you guys how you can build an amazing Groove agency and offer services to this market that I'm going to tell you about, but you have to be there live and really build a business with impact. At this point in my life, what I love most about my business is that I'm not working in it every day. It doesn't take up a lot of my time. That I didn't work yesterday or Monday or Sunday, Saturday. I was texting with Mike, but I'm enjoying life. I'm like at this time in my life, at my age.
Forward. That time that you spend, because for me, as I'm organizing this event, the people that are involved in this are so emotionally charged, and
absolutely,
they're working. I mean, you're working so hard behind the scenes, paying it forward for people. Again, during a time of celebration, but I mean, we were talking for hours, and you just care so much, and I love it.
I do. I love it because I see a lot of people struggling as well to make a way. They're like, okay, I really want to build an internet-based business. I really want to use the Groove platform, but I'm struggling to understand how I can maximize it, make the most, and work the less. Everybody wants to work smarter, not harder. Everybody's like, I don't mind working 10 hours a week, but I don't want to work 80. So how can you do that and build it? It's taken me 8 years to really perfect the model, and that's what we're going to be talking about live. And I'm so excited about it because ever since I've done this, my life has taken on just a different level of happiness. Like, people will say to me, Mike, I can see that you're so much happier now. I'm like, I am, because I figured it out, and now I just want to tell everybody about it. So there you go.
Absolutely beautiful. What a great vision you have for people, for your part, for monetizing traffic live, Alicia. I would love to have thank you for Alicia. And of course, if you came in through Alicia, one of the biggest all-time Groove affiliates, and you can give her an extra raise the roof for her. She's been working really hard. She's coming in 3 days earlier. Now I'm really, I was thinking about coming in a few days early, but now I'm really thinking about it. So maybe Alicia and I will hold down the fort a little bit for our early joiners and people who want to hop out with us. But it's going to be a really extraordinary event. You can the easiest way to join is if you're already a Groove Platinum upgraded member, like, Alicia's helped 1,000 people or more. I know for a fact more. Upgrade Jason Calori has with Barry. I've done comparable Alicia, or sorry, not Alicia, Angie. Really am passionate about this platform. Mike Phil Samuels worked so hard on it. We have Dono came on and got us started here. Alicia, go ahead.
I just want to add one thing about myself and Angie as well. I don't know about everybody else, but we've also created funnels in Groove that have made hundreds of thousands of dollars. So
Alicia, my Groove subdomains, I've done multiple 7 figures on Groove subdomains without even setting up the website.
Exactly. And so the funnels that we've created in Groove have done so well for us.
I've got to open up at Monetizing Traffic Live. I've got to open up my Groove account so you can see how many funnels. I do the replays of my Dungeons and Dragons games in Groove. So I love it. And you've really focused in on making this such a great experience, both from a systematic standpoint. And I wanted to say, by the way, of course we want the ladies, but the gentlemen are going to learn a ton from Alicia as well. I was thinking about that. I was like, to leave the boys out, they want to know too.
Most of our clients are men, I think it's like 82%, but we're always pushing for more ladies. We're like, come on, ladies, you can do it. Let's do. We got this.
No, we do. We want our all of our ladies. We want all of our ladies. We want all of our gentlemen. But Alicia, you've really focused, like you said. What got you from a very chaotic time in your life and a very difficult in your time in your life was really getting clear and systematic on things. Making a few key alliances, mastering a few key softwares, and of course I've seen a number of sneak previews of what you're getting ready because you've been sending sneak peeks over to me, and it's exciting. So I want to thank you.
Okay, thank you. See you guys at the event.
You want to say? I don't want to cut you off, but this has been awesome.
Thank you. See everybody at the event.
See you there. So you can get that. You can either log into your Groove Apps members area. And it's right there at the top. If you're an upgraded member, if you're not an upgraded member, then certainly upgrade. It's by far the best value. There is a way to buy tickets without upgrading to Groove at groovecon.com with a K. Groovecon, KON.com with a K. But a lot of people, like a lot of what's coming, are people who are really just taking advantage of the incredible value that Mike and Joe and the whole team has battled so hard for. On everybody. Okay, I want to bring. We have a climactic conclusion. We have a grand finale. Hopefully, we're well before. Yeah, we have our final sneak peek. I'm gonna go to my sharing here. What a cool time, by the way. It's cool. You guys have guys and gals have gotten to see some really cool stuff this event. So I'm gonna this webinar. Make myself a presenter, and we'll go back to this. 6 inches from gold. We already had Jason showing us how he helped his wife Ashley. She was 6 inches from gold, $99,000. We're gonna bring Jason's partner in crime, partner in really helping you crush it, Donathan on. And of course, Jason and Donathan, you guys can both come on. And of course, Mohammed, anybody wants to come on at this point, basically. But Donathan, you build a brand new site, $100,000 a month commissions with you and your brother. It's free traffic. It's so exciting. You're a world expert on affiliate funnels, and oh my goodness, we got Joe Jablonski. Now I'm double excited. Well, because I want Joe. Joe, you soaked this in. I believe, I know you're a busy guy, but you probably saw Mohammed's app that he shared. You saw.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's incredible.
This is beautiful. I told you, I got the, By the way, Joe also working his butt off over the weekend. Just anything he can do to just try to smooth this event. Hey, what's going on? Can I help? And it's appreciated. It is appreciated. Everyone's working our chat groups. It's not just Mike and Joe and Donna. It's Simone's in there, and I'm talking to Debarshi. I'm talking to David Lemon. They're working on a new SEO app for you that we've been guiding. So I've been talking to Tomas and the various development teams. So we got a lot going on. Since we got you on, Joe, right now, and we're going to kind of wrap things up by having Donathan present kind of his vision for you. Coming into this event. I really want you to hear from Donathan on that to kind of wrap things up. But Joe, you were at that very small test event that we had, that test group. We had it was $1,000 a piece for people to attend, where you and Mike really got in there and twisted arms. Part of how you twisted arms is you guys, you and Mike really came in there, and Matt Seralter was there and really contributed so much to the event. And we're like, hey, let's pour on the charm, and we really want to kick butt for you. But you've seen Donathan. You've seen Mohammed's app. You heard obviously what Jason said about the $99,000 case study, the 6 inches from gold. You've been around the block in this industry. What's your thought about how GrooveCon is bringing monetizing traffic live?
I'm super excited. The last GrooveCon we did all right, but now I think we're giving so much more value. Jason, you got a lot of things going on. Donathan, Mohammed, I'm super excited to be a part of it. I know I'm going to be bombarded, and a lot of you guys are going to be bombarded with questions, everything like that. But we're going to help a lot of people get to the next level, and that's what I'm excited about, because I learned a big lesson in the last few years. And when I started helping more people become successful, that's when my success has risen. Groove has risen, and what you guys are going to give these people, if they take action, which they should, it's going to go a long way. And not only they're going to learn so much, they're going to meet individuals like you, like Alyssa was talking about. You might meet your future partners there. You got to get together, meet people in person, get out of your house, get over this COVID thing, and take action. I mean, Jason, your wife took action. My wife is actually thinking about e-com as well. She's like, can we build an e-com? So I'm like, yes, we can. It's just, I can't wait. I wish she could make the whole event, even learn from you guys as well. But I am super excited what you're going to do for the Groove members and people that are coming to Groove. Hi, Alicia. I see you're on now.
Hi, Joe. How are you?
Oh, you are so awesome, man. I was just talking about this morning to Angie. I had a call with her, and how much value you give, and how much you have been helping our Groove members, with support and everything like that. You go above and beyond, and all these guys do. And I just appreciate the Groove community and what we have accomplished.
And we have a great affiliate manager pushing us. So his name is Joe. He's amazing. But hey, I'm looking forward to coming there to meet you in person. I can't believe we haven't met in person.
That's right.
Recently.
I felt like I hugged you already.
I know you from way back, because for those of you who don't know, Joe has been in this industry for a really long time. So he has so much knowledge. I was surprised that I didn't see you on the speaker lineup, but that just means that everybody needs to get on that app and set up a time to meet with Joe, or find out where Joe is going to be, so that they can hang out with you, Joe, because you deliver so much value. So if anybody wants to know how to crush it as an affiliate, just get Joe for a minute.
Yeah, Joe's been, I don't know if you know this, Alicia, but Joe's just been intrinsically important. I've done, between you're one of the big, you or Jason, I don't know which is more You're both staggering.
Yeah.
I can't count that high. In the million, I think almost in the 2 million each. It's crazy. But Joe, Joe knows, there was a famous, I'm dating myself a little bit here, but a famous athlete named Bo Jackson in the 1980s, and he was a star in baseball and he was a star in football. He was a really cool guy. And they had these great Nike commercials. It was like Bo knows football.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Baseball.
Bo knows this.
I'll tell you this, Joe knows affiliate marketing.
That's
And he's
right.
going to be there at Monetizing Traffic Live. Alicia and Jason have, I believe, each done ballpark. Probably Joe would know better than me, but like ballpark, like multiple 2 million each ballpark. It might be, again, with 1.5 or something like that. Gross sales. It's unbelievable. Of Groove helped so many people with it. And Joe's just been the person who's been there. He's been the rock. Taking the time with affiliates and very passionate about what's going on. And so we love that Joe's coming out. We've had a great webinar here today. What I want to do is unless Joe has anything else, I want to wrap up with Donathan. Donathan's been the silent Morpheus. We've got this great Neo in the Matrix graphic. We're 6 inches from gold. Donathan, you at home, you're talking to somebody at home. I'm talking to you, right? I'm talking to you, right?
Hey.
How you doing? Donathan, are they 6 inches from? I mean, are you someone at home watching this right now? It's a moment. Alicia's here, Jason's here, Mohammed's here, Joe's here. We got Donna is in the background. Mike did the whole webinar with us before. What's the deal? Are they 6 inches? Gold? Where is it? Muted. You're muted. Never trust those AirPods.
Oh.
They'll get you every time. All right, we'll get Donathan's microphone.
He's speechless.
Worst case, he can call on a speakerphone.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got
Yes.
you. Jonathan,
Awesome.
give it
Sorry
your
about
final words. Let people know. Are they 6 inches? How far from gold are they?
Well, listening to everyone up here today, it almost sounds like everybody has their own 6 inch from story, right? And I think for a lot of people, that's all they are away is 6 inches from gold. And the specific example that I can think of is a site me and my brother originally did in the gold niche about 4 years ago. We got it up to about $15,000 to $20,000. Ended up exiting from it for about $450,000. And that brings us to the beginning of this year when we started a new gold site, pretty much doing the exact same thing. But there was a couple key things that we changed when we decided to do it. And now that site does over 6 figures a month. And so it's just like little incremental things that can completely change the outcome. And it's not that we're doing any more work.
Jonathan, let's not blow past this. What's the primary source of traffic, right? This is GrooveCon brings you monetizing traffic. What's the primary traffic source for this?
So all free organic traffic.
Free organic traffic. So that's not like when you say these commissions are coming in 6 figures in commissions a month, right? Stuffing your bank account. That's not from running Facebook ads. That's without, you're not stocking a product. In this case, you do stock products and you're not afraid of it. It's not sour grapes, right? You don't do affiliate because it's sour grapes. Jason, each Jason and Donathan have each sold millions in gold, in essential oils, in, what is it? BCC, branch amino chain, amino acids for working. I mean, you name it. These guys have done it. We have spectacular stuff for you for this event. But when you're talking about 6 figures a month, I mean, that's 6 figures. It's profit because
Right.
the SEO has already been done.
Yeah, the hard work's been done.
Folks in the audience, like give me a boom if like 6 figures a month in profit. If you want to find out about that, like give me, I don't know. We got anybody alive? No, I was joking. We got a lot of people on the Magnificent Seven. That's great. And of course, I've been talking like a little bit. The audience and bring things up. That's great, Aaron. Yeah, no, it's extraordinary. It's 6 figures a month in profit from organic free traffic. So we're monetizing traffic, and most of the traffic we're monetizing, Jonathan, it's free.
Yep.
Nothing to see here, kids. Nothing to see here.
I wanted to say something. I wanted to say something about that because I think Alicia is if I'm getting the name correct. She was speaking about just like lifestyle, right? And being able to live the lifestyle that you want to live. And this is going to be the first time that I have not been with my son. He's 5 years old. And every day of his 5-year-old life, I've been with him because of the industry and because of what we've been able to do. We travel with him all the time. If you follow me on Facebook, you always see me out on the boat. We're always, out on the boat or going somewhere new or taking him somewhere new. So I'm coming to this event for the first time.
Jonathan has a strangely adorable, like strangely in a good way, adorable young man that he's bringing. He's just shockingly adorable little guy. Want to kind of point that out. He's a charmer.
So this will be the first time that I'm not bringing him with me because he has school, but I'm excited to be able to focus my attention and help people who are 6 inches from gold get there. And me and Jason have some really great things that we want to share that I believe is going to really help people who are on the brink of their breakthrough, getting to the next level in their life, getting to the next level of financial independence, getting to the next level of freedom, being able to do things that they never thought were possible. All of us up here want that for you guys. Able to do it for ourselves in our own way. All of us have our own quirky things that we enjoy and the lifestyle that we enjoy, but we want to bring you the information that's going to help with that breakthrough that you've been waiting for. And I know each of us is going to give you something, a nugget that you're going to be able to take home, and hopefully you're able to reach and actually touch the goal that you've been longing for. And, it's been great to meet everybody. I haven't met you yet, Alicia, but it's been great to meet Jason. Me and Jason have worked together for several years now on several different products. And then Mohammadi, me and him pretty much talk every day. Met him in Orlando at the end of July, and we can't get away from each other just because it's so much power in connection, especially with connection of people who are doing things or are in places where you want to be. You're only destined to get there if you surround yourself with those kind of people.
100%. It's powerful stuff. Guys, it's been like an hour. I know it might not be my turn to speak, but it's been an hour. And I know a lot of you guys, know you're still on this webinar because you believe that this is an opportunity right in front of you. If you have a group upgraded membership, go ahead and grab your tickets and show up, because a live event, like Mike was saying recently, was when I really get to see that it's attainable. I would hear about Mike Long and see Mike Long on a webinar, but being able to be at the event and see him face to face kind of give me like the strength and confidence that I needed to follow through what I have started a couple of months prior, right? I joined the program and nobody around me at that time understood what I was talking about, right? My own roommate told me, "You're African, you don't even speak English. How would people pay you money to do marketing for them," right? And as I'm talking to you today, I don't live in a $300 share room anymore. I have a 2-bedroom, one on this side and one on the other side, on the 45th floor, tallest building in Miami. And my same roommate is still living in that same apartment I left them at. So it's all about taking the opportunity that has been presented to you. If you come to the event, you're going to see amazing people that have really taken advantage of opportunities that have been presented to them in the past, and are here to make sure that you do the same. A lot of us are coming, a lot of the speakers are coming and they're not selling anything, they're not pitching anything, but they're just there because they believe in the community that we're all blessed to be part of. So go to groovecon.com.
It's going to be an unbelievable value, just basically buying money at an incredible discount.
Yeah.
Amazing. Alicia really lit it up today. You can tell that Saturday session She definitely came in with the eye of the tiger today. Jason, thanks so much for leading off with that fantastic case study. Tip of the cap to Ashley, mother of 4. We had Mohammed come on and share that app. How can you not be inspired by the caring he puts into it, gets it developed himself. Of course, we had Alicia come on and light it up, and then Donathan really came in at the end. I was actually texting Jason. I was like, man, he's right. I mean, I think what Donathan just said nailed it. So great stuff. I think basically everyone's gotten their final word except for maybe Alicia. So let me just check. Anybody else?
I just want to say I'll see you guys there. I am so excited. Let's all build our businesses together. So see all of you amazing speakers there and all of the attendees who are going to be there.
And we have a lot of speakers and speakerettes, just so you know. It is actually about 50-50, I believe. So just so you know, for you ladies, if you don't like that, no, and I get it. I mean, I can definitely see going to an event and it's like all of the speakers are guys and it's like, feels like an old boys club and stuff like that. We don't want to have that. It's a great mix. It's such a nice place, and we're gonna have husbands and wives together there. Jason's wonderful wife that we talked to you about today. Maybe we'll get her to spill a little bit of knowledge herself on this incredible talent that she's gained, but she's gonna be there. It's really just gonna be a wonderful mix. It's such good timing. Alicia brought it up, and she was dang right about, we've been caught up in COVID, but you're not going to a theoretical event. I mean, we've tweaked it, we've tuned it, we've really made it incredible. But we did a small test group of this in July. Joe remarked on it. He was there. All these everybody except for Alicia here was there. And we missed her. But it was explosive, and people had to pay $1,000 for it. Mike Filsaime lined this up. You can get your ticket, come out. You log into that Groove After Members area. You're an upgraded member. It's just sitting right there. It's a carrot right there for you to grab it for your family, grab it for your man, grab it for your woman, for your future, for your kids, the vision that you have for the future. Jump in with us. It's November 3rd through 5th. The organization behind it is incredible. You have no idea. We haven't in the slightest bit marketed this event. When you get there, you will see and you will know. We've given you a very good sneak peek, very good. I'm not trying to underplay it. I'm not trying to over deliver. It's just almost impossible with the value we have to share with you. It would just almost bore you with all the incredible advances, unfair advantages, software through the nose, through the money getting nose. May have to figure out how to fit more money in people's bank accounts. I don't know, like at some point if that runs up against some problem. We'll have to ask Alicia about that. She said, piling up cars. We're talking about affiliate marketing. Alicia won a car this year. A dream car. So
I love it.
Do you now?
I do.
Okay. Tip of the cap to everybody. Tremendous event. Of course, if anybody felt like drowned out, but I thought that was amazing. Joe, did you have a last word?
No, I just wanted to be part of the group here. Everybody's.
Oh, it's a beautiful. Well, Joe, and
I can't wait to see in person. I just had to be,
And people are really, but Joe, you're seeing it behind the scenes. People are really pulling together over this event. Alicia's working hard, Jason's working hard, Jonathan's working hard, Mike Filsaime's working hard, the whole team, that we have at Groove.
It's the people you're going to meet, the connections you're going to meet are priceless, Mike, priceless.
Yeah, it's going to be wild. The people that come there, you're going to be pinching yourself. You're going to be like, what if I didn't come? And you're right. It's going to be great. It's going to be an amazing event. The organization, Bob Proctor has again and again, I can show you a dozen videos where Bob Proctor has made me and David Mills and I, his highest lifetime recommendation based on our organizational skills and based on our understanding and command of the law of attraction and the organization of it. We've developed a very organized event for you. It's empowering now. When I say organized, Alicia, when I say organized, I don't mean boring, right?
Right, we know that.
So we're gonna have a great event. Come out, change your stars. Come get transformed and monetizing traffic live. Too exciting. GrooveCon is bringing you monetizing traffic live. All the people that you've seen on this event have been collaborating, getting ready. There's a whole another group of them that could not make this particular showing, but it's extraordinary. I want to give a tip of the cap to everybody. Thanks to Mike Filsaime. Thanks, Donna, for putting this together. Joe, great stuff. Alicia, Jason, Jonathan, Mohammed, great with the app. Our other speakers are going to be at the event. You can see that speaker lineup at Groove Con with a K. Like K, like thousands of dollars, right? How many K? 100K? 99K a month, right? Jason's wife, Ashley, has 99 problems. But email marketing ain't one, monetizing traffic. But seriously, Ashley does have 99 problems, but online money getting and confidence, like Alicia was saying, is not one.
Yep.
How about that?
Love it.
Yeah. Jay-Z will actually be at the event, just so everybody knows. That's not true.